Hi, welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah. We've got an awesome show for you today, and here to kick it off, we have Ashley and Carol Johnson, who join us from Apricot Lane. So welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So I'm excited because we get to introduce viewers at home to a very cool boutique that you guys have. And this is a store that I recently sort of stumbled upon and just wanted to share it with everybody because it's so neat. So thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
So talk to us and folks at home who might not be familiar with Apricot Lane, you know, sort of give us an overview of what kinds of things you offer and maybe what sort of your demographic is, who shops there.
Okay. Well, Apricot Lane is, this location in Madison is a mother-daughter boutique that we are independently owned and operated. You'll see Ashley and I there, you know, on a daily basis. And it's a store where a mother and a daughter can go shopping and find something each for themselves. Our demographics range from, I think, 16 to 70. So we pretty much have something for everyone there.
Yeah, that's what I think is so neat about the store is, you know, we talked about this a little bit before, but you have some really neat, trendy pieces, but you have some really great, like, basic fashion staples too.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
you can find, you know, really a variety of things depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for those sort of basic items, but then you also have those fun things to kind of spruce up your outfit and keep it fresh. So love that. So talk to me a little bit about what kinds of things you have as far as, you know, different categories. What do you actually carry?
In our store we carry, we have really good denim. We have some premium denim. We also have more fast fashions, kind of things that are trending in Los Angeles. We have dresses, boots. We're getting tons and tons of fall sweaters in right now. So I know that, you know, Wisconsin weather, it's like 9 months of the year is cold, so we have tons and tons of sweaters and really nice dresses right now.
Awesome. And we're starting to need that already. It's starting to cool down a little bit.
It's cold today.
Yeah, it happens so fast. So, and talk to me a little bit about the buying process because I know you guys do your own buying. So tell us about that.
Well, that's the great thing. We actually just came from a show in Chicago where we get to actually, you know, pick out all of our clothing. We also, what we love about being, you know, the owners is it's a store where we give back. So we have bracelets, these Nepal bracelets that actually women in Nepal make them, and it helps provide an income for them. You know, the women that are victims of sex trafficking. We also carry things like this. It's guitar pick bling. So anyone that is, you know, loves playing the guitar or just likes music, you know, these have been really popular for them. So we carry a lot of unique gifts, a lot of give back, you know, just a variety of things.
And along with that too, we also listen to what the customers want. So if people come to us and they're like, oh, I'm looking for, you know, this, then we can actually go and seek that out too.
Yeah, and that's what's one of the benefits of having the owners actually there in the stores is you can hear that feedback and take that and then bring it back. I love that you guys, you know, we talked about the bracelets a little bit the other day, and I love that you guys have that opportunity to give back. And I think that's so important, and I love, you know, I was kind of looking at your website after we spoke the other day and looking more into that, and it's some really powerful stuff. So we appreciate that you have those kinds of things, and also just those unique items, like you mentioned, your necklace is so neat. And one thing I wanted to mention is that you guys are not buying in like mass quantities. So you really buy, you know, a handful of these items, right? So you're not going to look like everybody else in Madison. You're going to have some really unique items.
Yeah, we typically only get 6 items in of each product, and then once they're gone, they're gone.
That's so neat.
So that helps shoppers know that they have to come often.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to come back over and over.
Well, what do you think, you know, aside from, you know, there's so many cool things that you guys have to offer and are doing, what do you think is maybe one of your favorite things about owning this business?
Well, aside going to work every day with my mom, I really like helping the customers find something that they can be comfortable in and confident in and making them just feel special and unique. So that's really a big part of why we wanted to open this women's boutique.
Yeah, the great thing about it too is Ashley and I work closely together, but also my husband has, you know, worked with us. He did all the business planning. My youngest daughter, Allie, she worked with us. So it's really a family business.
Yeah.
And it really has brought us a lot closer together. And just working with the customer, we've got customers that we call, you know, when something comes in, they're looking for a particular item, and we, you know, seek it out. And so we really have a close relationship with our customers.
Absolutely.
And that's just a really rewarding experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It's rewarding for us shopping there too, because it's such a neat store and just really cool finds, and you guys do such a great job. So thank you so much for joining us and sharing all about that. You can find Apricot Lane at the Westtown Mall, and I recommend you check it out. Also, stick around because we've got Wisconsin Water Ski Foundation. They are coming up right after this, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining us now, we have Kurt, who joins us from the Wisconsin Water Ski Federation, and I'm pleased to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was excited to have you on because I spoke to you on the phone a little bit, and we were talking about you know, water skiing for all abilities. So tell viewers at home a little bit about water skiing, what possibilities are out there if you've got a disability.
If you have a disability, the idea is that we have the adaptive equipment, we have training with our members, the competitive skiers, and the members of our association are very much excited to have anybody ski, teach people how to ski. And so you're in good hands, and the idea is most of the time you end up having questions. You maybe want to come out and see other people do it first and kind of see what you'd be getting yourself into to do it, but we're here to help and to get you started.
And what can consumers do to be set up to do adaptive water skiing? Is there something that viewers at home can do to prepare or be set up for this?
Yes, absolutely. It's something where we can look at what already is in place. We can look at the calendar where you can go to something already existing, or if it's an opportunity to start something new with you, we can go through that and figure out if we go to a waterway that maybe hasn't had adaptive skiing and start with a new program and maybe just a private session.
Absolutely. And for folks at home who just want to get started with something like this or just started water skiing in general, what would be the best sort of steps to take or the best way to go about that, in your opinion, being the expert?
Well, water skiing is simple. You need a ski, unless you're a barefooter, but if you're going to ski, you need the ski and then a rope and a boat and some people to ski with. And so it's that simple. So with adaptive skiing, skiing as a person with a disability, it's the same way. You need to get that sit ski and then to get the rope and boat, and away you go with the people that'll ski with you.
Very good. And let's talk about some opportunities that are out there now. I would imagine, you know, some of these activities probably take a lot of people to get them running and moving and all that stuff. There's a lot of moving parts. So are there volunteers, and what does that sort of look like?
It very much starts with volunteers, because as with any water skier, when I go water skiing, I need a boat driver and somebody to spot. So all of us need people to ski with. And so yeah, volunteers help, because with a wheelchair user, you're transferring them from the wheelchair to the sit ski, and as with anything, many hands make light work. So yeah, if somebody wants to be interested to be a part of that component and to ski with, or to be on land and be a dry volunteer for that experience, we go through all the training and don't have to have any background to it. We can get you started.
Absolutely. And now, who is this really intended for? This organization, it sounds like there's probably a lot of intended users or folks who can reach out to you to get started with water skiing or get started with sit skiing. So talk to us a little bit about who might be interested in this, and who do you normally cater to?
Well, the idea is water skiing is a sport, so somebody who looks at it as a sport and a challenge that way. It can really be for everybody, and that's really with the disabled division. What we're looking to emphasize, that if somebody felt that they were excluded, you know, watching our shows and being like, oh my gosh, those are special people, and I'm not really with them, you know, we're here to say that that would not be necessary to think that way, that whoever you are in Wisconsin or anywhere in the world, I mean, I got a response from Ohio a couple weeks ago and got them taken care of. So really, everybody out there, we're here to help, because if they love water skiing, they're one of our newest best friends, and we'll get them started. So it's really for everybody.
It's for everybody, absolutely, and it's such a neat sport, and it's very exciting to hear that you guys are working with folks with disabilities, and this is a concept that I hadn't heard of until talking to you. So it's exciting to hear about some of those things that are going on and what you guys are bringing to folks. And talk to me about some of the locations, you know, if we're interested in getting involved in events or different things that you guys are doing, or, you know, just finding out more information. What kinds of areas are you in? What locations do these take place?
Through the Madison School and Community Recreation Program, they're doing Wednesday adaptive ski lessons. August 27th is the last one, so mscr.org. Folks that have a disability can register to go with Colsack skiers there. Independence First has a program that's concluded, but can inquire with them out of the Milwaukee area actually. But we're all a part of a community because people travel hours, to a few hours even, to go have an adaptive water ski experience. So we did an adaptive demo with the Division I National Show Ski Tournament in Janesville at Traxler Park in Janesville. So we're ready to go in any waterway. We had this past summer in Pewaukee an adaptive ski program in August, and you know, so a lot of the stuff is passed. So that's where I really want people to know that when they catch the show, that if they want to inquire, we just get them set up with a boat and a ski, and we can get them out going, and an opportunity for a private session. They don't have to worry about getting involved in a big program.
Awesome. So you guys are the one-stop shop of water skiing. So.
Yeah, and we are the show ski capital of the world here in Wisconsin.
Good. Well, we're pleased to have you on, and thank you so much for sharing all that great information. And I know I learned a ton, so thank you so much for joining us, Kurt.
You're welcome. I look forward to hearing from the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, interesting stuff. And if you love going into a Brennans Market, you're going to want to stay tuned. We've got more information on that locally owned business coming up after this. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We have joining us now Erin, who joins us from Brennans Market. So what a fun experience to go to Brennan's. So we're glad to have you here.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're pleased to have you. Now, you guys are a locally owned family business. So if for folks who maybe aren't familiar with some of your history and kind of where you guys came about, tell us a little bit about that, and then, you know, what you have to offer.
Sure. Brennans Market actually started by my grandfather in Monroe, Wisconsin. It started as just a small roadside fruit stand that people could shop at, and then we decided to expand in Madison in 1967, and so we've been here for quite a while. We started in 1942 in Monroe, and then we also have locations in Brookfield and Oconomowoc.
So neat. Love that. I love hearing the history there. That's kind of cool, starting from a little stand, and now look at you now.
Now big stores.
That's right. It's very neat. And you still have that small family feel, though. That's what's so cool about going there and getting to experience, you know, your products when you're in the store. That's one of course, my favorite things. But talk to us about that a little bit, and, you know, what is fresh at Brennan's right now? What is like the best thing to buy?
Well, the fruit right now is what's fresh and what's going on at Brennan's. We have, you know, our chin dripping fruit, our Wisconsin cheeses, along with our micro beers, our exclusive wines, and some of our specialty grocery products. We actually go to each of our growers and artisan companies and buy direct from them and bring the products straight to our store for our customers.
That's awesome. Yeah. And you mentioned the chin dripping fruit, so this is, you know, the juiciest fruits around, and just really, really good stuff. So we appreciate you guys having that. Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about some of those other products that you mentioned, and you know, how sort of you source those, or, you know, what benefits are there of those other products?
I think most people, our customers and just people in general, are interested in healthy food. Yeah. So what we try and do is bring in flavorful, healthy food that our customers are going to enjoy. And with us being able to buy direct from the growers, we're able to hand select those items to bring the very freshest and best products to our stores. We also always have on hand our knowledgeable staff who can help with recipe ideas or even if you have questions for cooking tips.
Absolutely. So. Well, that's just wonderful, and you guys have such great products. And we've talked a little bit about cheese. We've got this amazing looking cheese sitting in front of us. So talk to us about the different kinds of cheeses that you guys offer.
Sure. We carry, you know, Wisconsin cheese, obviously, because Monroe, or we were founded in Monroe, Wisconsin, Brennan's was, so which is the cheese mecca of the USA, the Greene County is. So the owner, Skip, is very good friends with some of the best cheesemakers in the world, so it makes it easy to provide the best Wisconsin cheese for our customers in Wisconsin here.
Absolutely, and talk about the cheese curds a little bit, because they're amazing. What do you think it is that makes the cheese curds so good?
Well, our cheese curds are actually done in Greene County also by a cheesemaker for us. We actually pick up our cheese each week fresh from the factory. We pick them up and pack them on the same day. And so even like our flavored cheese curds, we even do the flavoring that same day. Oh, so then when it goes out to the store the next day, they're getting the freshest, squeakiest cheese curds around.
That's awesome. Yeah. So everything is done right then and there, nice and fresh for the consumer.
Yeah, each week, yeah.
That's wonderful. And talking a little bit about some of these other things, what other, you know, we've talked a lot about the food products and all the freshness and all that stuff is why, a lot of reason why we come there, but what other kinds of things are going on at Brennan's?
I think, you know, the cheese in general is the hot item. Obviously this time of year the fruit is in season. We have the, you know, the chin dripping fruit, but the cheese is probably our top seller would be our aged, you know, our cheddars, because we offer many different flavors along with different ages. The 3-year-old cheddar, which we have here, is probably my favorite and one of our top sellers. And then also we have like our famous basil farmer cheese, which is done exclusively for Brennan's by a cheesemaker for us. We're the only ones to sell. And then also our, you know, the squeaky cheese curds.
Very good. That's wonderful. And really quick, we don't have a lot of time left, but I want to talk a little bit about gift giving, because a lot of your items are wonderful gifts, especially like hostess gifts and things like that. So talk to us a little bit about like gift boxes in store.
Yeah. So we're, at this time of year, obviously the fruit is what's in season, but we're also on the back end gearing up for our holiday season. And we actually hand pack our gift boxes, our holiday gift boxes, in our cellar in New Glarus, Wisconsin. So they'll be available online and also in the store. So check us out at brennansmarket.com for what's up and coming, especially the chin dripping peaches, which will be available. The Idaho peaches will actually be available this Saturday, August 16th. So
excellent. Yeah. Great experience coming shopping at your stores, and great gift ideas too. So thank you so much, Erin, for joining us from Brennan's. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, stick around. We've got HoChunk coming up right after this. Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining us now, we have Daniel, who joins us from HoChunk Madison. We are so pleased to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. So, you are the executive manager over there at HoChunk, and I know you guys have a ton to offer. So, give us a brief, if it's possible to give us a brief rundown of some of the things that you guys are offering as far as entertainment goes.
Well, as far as entertainment goes, it's really, essentially, it's a casino. I have a casino floor with 1,100 machines. I've got 7 different vendors with a whole variety of themes, denominations ranging from 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, a quarter, up to $1, up to $5. So just have a tremendous amount of games on the floor. Absolutely.
How many games do you think there are? And, you know, talk to us a little bit about some of the coin denomination that you offer and things of that nature.
Sure, yeah. As I mentioned, we've got, you know, penny games, 2 cent games, on up to a $5 game. Minimum bets. Some people might think that a person walks into a casino, if there's penny games available, they can actually bet a penny. That's not the case. It's generally a 40% or 40-cent minimum bet. But I also offer poker. I've got 8 poker tables with opportunities for 10 seats. We offer, generally speaking, the Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
Texas Hold'em. We also offer Omaha and 7-card stud if the person is so desires. If you have a group that wants to do that, then we provide that opportunity for them.
Excellent. So some great card playing opportunities as well. Texas Hold'em is always a popular one.
Very much so.
That's a fun one. And tell us a little bit. So there's all kinds of fun things for people to come and be a part of. Talk to us a little bit about where those profits go, because that's always something that folks at home want to know about.
It's a great question. And really what it is, the tribe, it's philanthropic is what it is. You know, the revenues that we generate go to fund our programs within the tribe. It's in lieu of a tax program. We don't have taxes, or we have minimum taxes, and so what the gaming revenues do for us is present an opportunity for us to fund programs. For our people, we have educational opportunities, heritage preservation, social services, health care, so on and so forth. So that's generally what it goes toward.
Absolutely. So it's going towards funding those programs, and what a fun way to do that, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. Well, good. Now, talk to us a little bit about progressive jackpots. This is not something I know a lot about.
Okay.
So tell me about how that works.
Well, we have a variety of progressive jackpots. We have what's called standalone, where each individual machine might have one up to maybe starting at $1,000. Then you have banks of machines where you have progressives that might go up to around $12,000. Then you have wide area where they'll get larger and larger. We have one progressive in our facility right now with, it's called A Million Degrees. And as of yesterday, I checked it, and that progressive right now sits at $1.2 million for a singular winner.
Wow, that is so neat to hear about. And how much, like, up to now, do you think you've paid out in progressive jackpots?
We are the payout king of the whole region.
Really? Okay.
We are. We have an average, on our gaming floor, we have an average of 95% payout. If you go to a corporate casino, particularly those who have to publish the information in Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana, they're at about a 90% payout rate. My average on my floor is over 95% average payout. To date, calendar year to date, we've paid about $15 million in jackpots.
Wow, that is cool. Well, there's some incentive for folks at home. The payout capital here at Madison, that's wonderful.
Yes, yes.
Very cool. Tell me a little bit about, do you have a players club? Is that something that you guys do?
Yes, we do. We got a players club. It's an opportunity to, it's an opportunity for advertisement, of course, for direct mail for us, but it provides for a lot of really nice incentives for the player to get a club. It gives you some discounts on food. You can redeem your players club points for merchandise. You can redeem your points for rewards play, so you can actually get more play from the points that you earn from playing. And it also provides you an opportunity to for entries into promotions. And most of our promotions are cash driven. So in other words, we're going to give cash away at these promotions. And so the more you earn, the more opportunities you have for additional entries into our promotions.
Wonderful. Very good. And we don't have a ton of time left, but let's talk a little bit about other amenities and things that are at your casino. About 30 seconds or so we've got left, but I want to get this in.
Yeah, we offer valet. We have valet service that's free of charge. Person can come in and have their car parked for them. We have about a 50-seat fast casual dining experience there as well. Our air quality, a lot of times at a casino, people are very concerned about the smoke. We do have smoking there, but our air quality is outstanding, and our service is fantastic out there.
Absolutely. Well, all kinds of fun things that you guys offer, and it's really neat to get a chance to sit down and speak with you about where these profits are going. I did not know about some of these progressive payouts, and just really interesting stuff, and I'm excited to come visit you guys. It's been a while. So.
Please do.
Well, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us, and that's it, guys. That's all for us for Talk of the Town. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Please join us next time.